Welcome to Florida Keys Dolphin Championship, and thank you for coming. Without the anglers and without you guys, this wouldn't happen. I also need to say thank you to a couple people. Without Sea Hunter Boats as the title sponsor, this event never would have happened. We also have some other great sponsors, which we'll get into a little later on. Orca Coolers has been a great help all the way around, and I look forward to giving out the captain's prizes. Wait till you see them, they're amazing. Now we're going to get to the rules really quickly. And what we're going to talk about first off is the lines in and lines out. It's really important that you understand the lines in this tournament is 8 a.m. Okay? There is no lines out. The most important thing you need to know about that is that you need to be back in the weigh-in scale by 5 o'clock. There are no exceptions, no rules, if your boat breaks down, it's your problem. You need to be at the weigh-in by 5 o'clock with your fish in line by 5 o'clock. I don't want anybody late. I don't want anybody disqualified. Okay, so be careful about your time. Leave yourself enough time to get to the weigh-in. Now, the next thing you need to learn about is you need to learn about the tournament committee's decision in reference to awarding as many prizes to as many teams as possible. Therefore, teams may hold only one place at a time in a single category. Now, this is a little complicated, but we'll get into an example. However, one fish may hold a place in various divisions. One dolphin may win the largest fish in the tournament, as well as any one of the district prizes and optional entry prizes. But at no time will one team place first and second in any category. It's important to understand. The optional entries will pay out 95% of the total. 5% will be donated to charity. Largest dolphin overall will pay out first 50%, second 30%, third 20%. Largest dolphin daily is a daily payout with 50%, 30%, 20% for third. Largest bull and cow combined weight entry daily is 50%, 30%, 20%. Okay, general rules, weigh-in, day-ins. Okay, lines in at 8 a.m., that's from your phone. Look at your phone. Be realistic on the time. It's 8 a.m. on your phone. You will have to pass a lie detector that you weren't fishing early. Now, you can leave the dock at any time. So if you want to leave at 5 o'clock in the morning, if you have a slow boat and you want to go far to the west, go ahead, go where you want to go. Just remember, no lines in until 8 a.m. The Sea Hunter Bay Boat Prize. Only the first 200 boats to register in the open division are eligible for the Sea Hunter Bay Boat Prize of the largest dolphin weighing over 55 pounds. Only 4 anglers per team will be eligible. And remember, those anglers need to be over 18 years of age because it is kind of a gambling thing, so they need to be over 18 years of age. Now, if your boat's been bought in the past 72 months prior to the tournament, you have a Sea Hunter boat, you get an additional $50,000 for that dolphin weighing over 55 pounds if you have the largest dolphin, as well as a 24-foot bay boat. Now, this bay boat prize is open to everyone in the tournament, as long as you're one of those 4 anglers on the first 200 boats. Angler substitutions. Angler substitutions are allowed. All substitutions must be registered before lines in each day. Now, the one thing that is exempt to that is the 4 anglers for your Sea Hunter Bay Boat entry. No matter who they are, those are your 4 for the 2 days. You can't change them, they're the same. So you will have 4 anglers for the Sea Hunter Bay Boat Prize. Those must be registered at the tournament on your registration sheet. Tournament officials, okay, we'll pass on that one. All weight fish in the entrance of Florida Keys must be caught and registered angler using legal methods as defined in the tournament rules during legal hours of fishing. Eligible waters. What this talks about is where the boundaries are. Quite simply, you can go as far out as you'd like, except for one case. You may not get within 12 miles of any foreign country, the Bahamas, Cuba, and also there is a northern boundary, which is Fowey Rocks. We'll give you the boundaries on that. Fowey Rocks light is 25-35 north. So you can't fish any further north than that. Okay. Unless otherwise stated, IJFA rules will apply in a tournament with line class up to 80-pound test. There is no braid. That means no braid backing, no braid whatsoever. Very simple. The captain and crew may only touch the leader during the landing of the fish. Anyone on the boat may gaff the fish. Fish must be hooked and landed on a single rod and reel. Electric-driven reels, example, electromaids, are not permitted. Expressly prohibited methods, purposes of fishing, include mounted winch devices, one-armed bandits, motor-driven lines, spearing, gigging, netting, shooting. Basically, guys, you need to use a rod and reel. It's pretty straightforward. This is an open event. Anyone's allowed to fish. Whether you're a captain or mate, you can all be an angler. There is no professional division. No one except the angler may touch the rod and reel and the double line if used, after the fish has been engaged. Engaged is defined as the time at which the drag is engaged. Engage the drag lever or close the bail. No one except the angler may touch the rod, reel, line, or double line while the fish is being fought. Crew members are permitted to cast baits. Once an angler is fighting a fish, the angler must fight to conclusion, loss, release, or landing before fighting another fish. Mutilated fish. A mutilated fish is not eligible. The Rules Committee will make the final ruling. All rulings made by the committee are final. Okay, what else? Scoring, weigh-in. There are 5 weigh-ins. Now, you register for your district prizes in one district. Whether you're registering in Key West, Ramrod, Plantation, Boat Mart, Tarpon Creek Marina, or even Garden Cove Marina in Key Largo. You register in one location. That doesn't mean you can't weigh your fish in a different location. It just has to do with where your district prizes are awarded. So if you're fishing out of Key West, you're District 5, and you're eligible for the District 5 awards. Okay, those are the top 3 fish in each division in each district. Your top captain, top mate, and also top female and top junior. Now, real quickly, juniors are under 15 years of age as of today at registration. So if you're 15 years old in 2 months, you are no longer a junior, unfortunately. Now, when it comes to having your fish weighed in, there is no tampering allowed with the fish whatsoever. It must be caught fresh that day. All fish will be checked. Now, the tournament officials do have the right to gut check any fish. So if there's some foreign object in a fish, it's your responsibility to get it out. Make sure there's no ice packed in, make sure there's no lead sinkers, also make sure there's no hooks left in the fish. Those all have to be removed before the fish is weighed. Okay, gut checks we went into. In the event of exact tie, the winner will be determined by timing. So if you have a fish that you think mirrors someone else, get to the scale early. The scales open at 3:30, they close at 5. No fish will be weighed before 3:30, and no fish will be weighed after 5. Now you have to get to the weigh-in and sign in the line for the weigh-in by 5 o'clock. There'll be someone there to register you standing in line. So your fish doesn't have to be weighed by 5, but you must be signed up and in line by 5 o'clock. We have a form you need to sign to say, I'm in line waiting to weigh my fish. Now, the important part about that is, don't send someone without a fish. Because if they don't have a fish, we're not going to sign them up in line. The person needs to be standing in line with the fish. Don't send someone up to save a place because we won't recognize it. It's very important. We're almost done. All protests, if you have a protest about someone of what they've done or what's going on, it's important you know that we accept protests within half-hour lines, or within a half-hour of scale closing. Now, that protest must be in writing and must be accompanied by a $200 deposit. If it is found to be true that the protest is real, then you will receive your $200 back. If it is not upheld, your $200 will be donated to charity. Now, very simply, I want you guys to go out there and have a great tournament, have a lot of fun. Just remember to follow the rules. I don't want anyone to miss out on a fish of a lifetime, or the tournament, or a Sea Hunter Bay boat because of a simple rule violation. All participants that win money will be required to take a lie detector test. We'll pick people off the boat. It's very important you do not drink on Sunday, because anyone on a winning boat will be required, and if you are drinking, you will be disqualified. I know you all want to have a beer or something, or a nice shot of rum or a red stripe, but not until the weigh-in is over and until the lie detector is done. Again, thank you very much for fishing.